Hello dear friends, today we are going to learn about different learning styles. Before discussing about different learning styles, it is important to know that a person or a child learns by the use of his sense organs. For example, there are few children who are visual learners. They need to see an image, a flowchart or something else like PowerPoint presentation to learn. Other few are auditory learner. They need to hear the instructions as well, and the proper instructions must be conveyed. Explanation should be given of the topic. And then there is the third category, in which a person or a child uses his or her sense of touch. Such activities are also called as hands-on experience, and such children, they are called as kinesthetic learners. Other than that, there is the fourth category, in which a child practices and then he learns something new. In that he uses his hands and his other parts of body as well for practicing, learning, writing, etc. Types of learning styles. There are 7 types of learning styles. In this slide, in this video, you are going to learn about different styles, and then we will be discussing them as well. The first one is a visual style of learning. The second is verbal style of learning. Third, oral style of learning. This is also called as auditory style of learning. The fourth one is physical style of learning. The fifth, logical style of learning. The sixth, social style of learning. And the last one is solitary style of learning. No doubt everyone learns, but everyone has a different method of learning. Very firstly, we are going to discuss about visual learning style. What is visual learning styles? Visual learners, they do well when they use symbols, colors, charts, graphs, pictures, diagrams, etc. They use their eyes, and if they are to understand a concept, they need to see a picture or a diagram as well. It helps them in learning much more better way. Oral learning style. Such children or people, they learn by listening to poems, rhymes and other music. They develop understanding and memory by hearing and listening. As in younger classes in Montessori or in playgroup, the children, they learn by listening to rhymes and music by using phonics. So such oral learning style students, they learn by listening to various things. Physical learning style. In physical learning style, it involves and it includes practical actually, which is also called as hands-on experience. It involves students to do practical and experiments by using their senses like touching, moving and building. This is also called as hands-on experience. They need to touch. For example, if they are to identify between two surfaces, whether it's a rough surface or a smooth surfaces, they cannot learn either by listening to the instructions or by seeing a visual aid. They learn by touching the object. The same way, by building blocks or by building some other things for their science experiments or doing some art and craft activities, help them in learning better as compared to oral and visual learning style. The people, those who possess this quality, that they need to do practicals and they need to do experiments to learn something, they learn more through this physical learning style. Social learning style. These people, they learn better in groups. They cannot learn alone, and they need someone else. They prefer friends company, and they prefer studying in groups. Make group of these students as they prefer to learn in groups. Whenever they receive new information, they tend to share it with their group members and like generating ideas by brainstorming ideas. They love to have brainstorming session, and they love doing discussion. Therefore, they prefer learning in groups in which they can share their ideas or opinions, and they can ask for their ideas of their friends as well, and they like generating ideas and thinking about them and then coming to a decision. Solitary learning style. Solitary, as the word conveys, it means alone. These people, they usually prefer to learn alone. They prefer to be alone in a room. They are independent learners, and just assign them the task and give them a proper directions. They love to learn alone and do better when they work independently. Usually either they have the problem of having a lack of confidence, in which they don't feel comfortable talking to other or sharing their opinions or ideas with other, so they prefer to be alone and work alone. Secondly, they might be having the issue of unsatisfaction as well, as they don't feel satisfied with the quality of work produced by others, or by the group activities done by others. So in that case, they prefer to be alone and learn alone.